Good morning. Good morning, Orleans. All the lovies out there. Hello, hello. What day is it? What hour is it? I don't know. What dimension are we in? That's a good question. I'm relighting sage. I had to dump my sage bowl. It's getting a little full. It's been busy lately. Wonder why. Because people's crazy. That's why. We'll get into that in a minute. How are you guys? Oh, that's the good stuff right there. Just saying. Hello, hello. You guys are quite active this morning. Dumpling's still yawning. That's all right. Ooh. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Good morning. Grand rising. Whatever you want to call it. All right. Oh, thank you, phone. I'm live. Didn't know that. Okay. Happy Monday or whatever day this is. How you guys adjusting to time change? Don't you love it? Even though it makes no sense anymore whatsoever. Deb, we're going to get into that too. Banks are closing. Let them close. Anywho, okay, so you guys had fun with me testing out StreamYard late Friday night into Saturday morning. Yeah, we're going to start a new trend. When Jen wants to try something new, she keeps people up of all hours. We're on the replay. Deb was peeing her pants. Naughty just wants me to add the national anthem to go off air. And Jay and Terry stopped in to just try to help me out, but that was no good, so they just went to bed. I get it. Oh my gosh. Nadia, you're not kidding. If I start laughing, y'all and just enjoy because I don't like people. Have we talked about that? People's stupid. Have we talked about that? I know. I'm getting lectured by all the spirits of people in here now going, now, Jen, don't be mean. Jen's mean. You should know this by now. I don't like people. I love y'all. I love y'all. But I don't like people. I avoid stores. If you can't drive your shit to my house and drop it off on my porch, I don't want to go to the store. I just cannot handle people. I cannot handle NPCs. I cannot handle ignorance. I cannot handle. Now, don't get me started on ignorance, because Jen's a prime example of ignorance, especially when it comes to technology. Now, I chose not to do StreamYard this morning because I didn't want to walk into a shit show. So we're going with YouTube because Jen is still on tutorials, which translates to StreamYard for Dummies. Okay? So bear with me. We good. Stop it, Joe. You know I love you. Ignore you. I can't ignore you. Deb, I'm so sorry you saw your first NPC Saturday. Okay. I know, Brianna. It's rough. It's rough. I'm not going to scroll back up through the chat. Which, speaking of, Wink said change it because you know you won't remember. Thank you for your faith in me, love. If you've already placed a question for today, because questions are whatever you want to do, don't care. The main thing is coffee. The world can go smudge itself at this point. Nadia, that gives a new definition to people watching, doesn't it? Makes you tick. I just, my patience is so thin. I have enough on my plate with having to worry about the rest of the world. And everybody wants a cure-all like that. And everyone has turned into Chicken Little. The sky is falling. Let it fall. What's going to happen? What's the worst thing that's going to happen to you? You cross over? You get to a better dimension? What's the worst that's going to happen? You had a visit? Ooh. Interesting, Joe. Remind me. Jay, your shocked face. Do you have a shocked face? Probably not. I did watch your video that you did somewhere in the wee hours, probably when your first coffee pot was brewing. Beautifully done on faith and just knowing you have confirmation by things. And because I tend to glance at numbers while I was watching your video, I was looking at, I know numbers of subscribers doesn't matter to either one of us, but I just happened to glance because it's a number and it said 316 and you were talking about faith. And I went, well, there's John 3:16. Let's believe, believe, believe. No, I didn't say you had to believe in Jesus and all that good stuff, but you know what I mean. Funny, Joe. You're reminded. That's not going to last 30 seconds from now, and you know that. It disappeared? Uh-oh. But, anywho, so, yeah, dealing with crazies. Everybody, now, of course, it's not mainstream media that I'm looking at. It's not that, even though that's hilarious. No, it's everyday people. It's not you guys. It's not anybody here in the chat room. But I do have people that aren't in the chat room that literally believe that the whole world's going to hell. Well, it depends on how you look at it. To me, I think it's getting better. Chicken Little, sky is falling. We're all going to die. We're all going to starve to death. They're going to take all our money away. We're going to go to FEMA camps. Well, that was the original plan. Come on, guys. Where's your faith? Like Jay was talking about. Where's your faith? Where's your... I know not everybody can prep and plan, but you have no faith at all? You just quit? Come on. What do you call a fly that's lost its wings? I don't know. I'm almost afraid to ask the answer to these jokes. Good answer, Deb. Caterpillar? A walk? Okie dokie. All right. Well, anyway, back to time change. It sucks, and I tried to confirm that we're not going to have to do it anymore after 2023, that somewhere it's 11:11 here. Thank you. And hello. Good morning, Sprig. I said Sprig. I almost said effer. It's on my arm. But the time change, I've tried to confirm that Congress had passed a bill that they were going to do away with it and permanently ban daylight savings because there's mystery out there. Did they create it for farmers? Yeah, when they were only using oxen and mules and plows and things like that because, they had to save time for farmers. Whether that's true or not, I don't care. All I know now, it doesn't make a damn bit of sense. Just saying. So, anywho, this morning, we all know it's spirit led. There's no theme here because even if I had a theme, we kind of go off script because we're just crazy that way. Did you know that? I've pulled all your oracle cards. Beautiful cards. We don't even have lecture cards this morning. Spirit's slipping. Not that I'm asking for lectures, but either we're getting really good at stuff or I think we're growing. Some of us are really growing and then others are, nope. You know I love you. Why is Europe like a frying pan? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm prepping for Joe's question. She asked who came to visit her last night. Because it has grease at the bottom. Only if it's bacon grease. Just saying. Okie dokie. It's all right. I just got the last cup of coffee in the bottom of my coffee pot. And it's chewy. It shouldn't be chewy. There's coffee grounds in it. And I'm like, whew. Okay. It's all right. 6:30 is the best time on the clock, hands down. Wow, Terry, slap happy Terry. Can we say chewy is good? Yeah, I know. Leaving in the military, when I was catering the Army, I had to make sure, because they have industrial sized coffee pots, and you would take a whole thing of like Folgers and dump it in there, and it has a hot water dispenser. And I'm like, I don't get because they requested a whole thing, a whole canister of coffee goes in it. And they said, well, if a spoon or fork can't stand up and you can't eat it with a fork and the spoon doesn't stand still in it, it's not coffee. And I went, no, that's rot good. Okay. But okie dokie. Whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you happy. Just saying. Anyway. Yeah, y'all like butter. You're on a roll. Call you butter. All right. Crazy weekend, extremely busy weekend. I don't even know where to start. There is no starting and stopping point. It's just go, 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 go. Stuff going on. These babies is crazy. Y'all know that? Ooh, they're crazy. We got into a dodgeball war at one point. That was fun. There's my hubby. He'll tell you about sludge coffee. This is a man that if he had his way, he would never rinse his coffee mug out. He goes, well, that good stuff caked at the bottom of the mug makes the next cup taste better. Thank God he's not responsible for washing dishes around here. But he does have a really great immune system. But anyway, Dumpling, you tell him. Still using the Tarot of Dream deck. If you want me to change it at any time, you just tell me. I just grab what Spirit tells me to. I know. Well, Joe, is it true once you have sludge karma and then the military, you just can't go back to anything else? You wash the pot often? Well, no, I wash the pot. Now I'm talking about his personal cup. He's like, just leave it out for next time. And I'm like, gross. All right. Ooh. I don't know who came to visit you, but you was on it's a warrior. Parallel timeline was not a dream. Someone crossed over the realm. Beautiful energy, though. female energy. You got something good coming to you, Joe. All right, so this is what I have. Okay, we start out, this is you asking the question. Knight of Wands, just passion and desire to move forward and understand who this is. Okay, here's your bucky horse. Let's move forward. Like, let's get on with it. Like you're telling me now under your breath. Just keep reading. Shut up. All right. Knight of Swords. Who is it? Knight of Swords. It's a matching somebody in your life. It's a female energy. Now they're trying to bring you a message because it's swords. So thoughts, words, active vocabulary. Okay. Now you guys have gotten familiar with this card. That means they crossed back over to your dimension. Somebody that's passed on came to visit you. Walk out one door and come into another. Okay. Now, Ace of Cups. Is this to confirm? Yes, it did happen. You weren't imagining things, which I know you already know that. But because it's cups, that means it's emotion. And that means they're trying to tell you that you're going to start something new. I usually laugh. Usually means you're going to get married, have a baby, something new's coming. Joe's just spit out her coffee. But something big and emotional is going to happen in your life, and they're coming to let you know. Okay, what's the future? Okay, Queen of Swords, excuse me. Queen of Swords, she's about bringing justice and truth. So I get that it's a female energy, and she's bringing you're going to get justice for something. She's letting you know that you will get a big truth. Are you upgrading right now? Are you about to find some information about something? I think you're upgrading. Now, this is somebody in your family. You're related to this person because I have the 10 of Cups, and that's a generational card. It's a wish card as well. Interesting. You get married, Joe? She's still spitting her coffee out. But you have the Death card. Now, it can tell me that this person is somebody that has crossed over, but there's changes coming towards you. You're about to change something. I'll do confirmation. The Death card can be bringing change and new beginnings. What you doing? Wow, there's another marriage card. Joe's getting married. Y'all spread the word. It's beautiful. All right. 4 of Wands, that's We the People marriage card. It's a celebratory card. That means a great thing's coming and they're just letting you know. Okay. It's really, really positive news because that's the sun. That's a bright outlook and good foundation. And it's going to change your world. Those are major arcana cards. And that's a overcoming adversity, a firm foundation as well. And that's a really, really good thing. It's going to change your world. You're going to be celebrating with your family. And this person was to bring you the message that it was okay. But I get a female energy. So maybe he's getting married. Are we invited? Oh, you're under contract for your new house. Well, let's do confirmation if it's your house. Well, look at there. 9 of Cups. You've taken all the precautionary steps forward, but you've been very cautious because the Knight of Cups, you don't want to be deceived. So you went slowly. You were very cautious. 3 of Wands. He's the dude looking out into the horizon. What's coming? Is my ship coming in? 2 of Cups. That's signing a new contract. Making a deal. So Spirit says, yeah. Our wedding safer. I didn't say Nadia was invited, Terry. Oh, okay. I wanted more confirmation. I didn't want it to end that way. Magician says great change and ascension. Means you're moving up in the world, girlfriend. Page of Swords, starting something new. Baby Page is Drippy Drop, starting out on a new adventure. And is this going to happen with the house? Ace of Pentacles, big gift from the universe. Well, Joe, there you go, sugar. She can come to your wedding? All right, then. If you say. Base card on that's 9 of Cups. That means the collective is celebrating. All right. Oh, gosh. Nadia's setting traps for the wedding. Y'all brace yourselves. All right. So we send good energy and prayers to Joe, and everything keeps going smoothly. All righty. What else we got going on? Very casual this morning. Very casual. I'm still half asleep. Still have a busy day today ahead of me. That's all right. That's all right. What'd you guys do this weekend? Anything good? We welcome Miss Terry into our email chat because she realized she was just as bad as a nutcase as we are. So she joined the email circus. I was going to say congratulations, Terry, but I don't know if I should congratulate you. That's more of a warning, but you know. What level is your higher self? Well, you're in the email, so. You went to a birthday party and fur babysitting. Well, both sound like fun. There's Pat. Pat, do you know what day it is? I was just checking. That's okay. J. Rocco, you do your thing, darling. You know you do you, boo. That's all right. Believe me, if there's something really important I want you to know, I'll text you. No worries. You learned a ton of info about NPCs and organic portals. Well, yep, and they exist. They exist. All right, Terry. Nadia, I watched that video you sent me. What was being channeled and given through that message of the description. It's very true. Very true. That's all right, Christine. You do what your thing is. All right. Terry wants to know where her higher self is. Mine's in the loony bin at this point. Terry, sometimes do you feel stuck, like you're not ascending? Just a weird question that came to me. Oh, you're going to be one of these. That's why that is. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Your higher self needs you to do something different or try to ascend yourself more because they're stuck. Let me explain. You asking the question about your higher self is 3 of Swords, and that's the sad heartache, disappointment, and just like something don't feel right. I don't know if that's true or not. Two of coins, you have one of every number. That means you're all over the place. But where your higher self is, I will tell you. Two of Pentacles is balancing out time. And it has nothing to do with money. But balancing out the time of where you spend the most time in the past. When you're sleeping, you're crossing over. You spend a lot of time in the fourth. Which you're here now, but let me explain why you keep bouncing. You have one of every number. You keep putting in work and you're waiting to see if it's working. You feel like I'm not getting anywhere. That's the Five of Pentacles. That means what am I missing here? In the dimension that you're in now prevents your higher self from going any further because it needs you to ascend. Okay, so it needs you to fight a little bit harder with the Knight of Swords. Introduce yourself to more truth, words, thoughts, actions, maybe different types of meditation and prayer. It needs you to ascend because this is where your higher self is. Let me show you something. Your higher self goes all the way to the 12th, but that's the Hangman. That means he's in limbo and he's stuck there. But your higher self needs you to work a little bit harder in what you need to do so it can keep advancing. Right now, your higher self is in the 12th, and you're bouncing all over the place. That means yourself. All right. Now, you're going to be able to do this if you put the work in. All right. 10 of Cups. And that means working together, celebrating. Your wish will come true if you work maybe with other people to figure out new ways to ascend. Queen of Swords. Yep. Your truth. That's more thoughts, actions, words. Go from that Knight to the Queen. Upgrade a little bit. Get you an upgrade. And it is the Death card. Now, don't panic. That's well aspect. And that means slow to change, but you're going to get there. But your higher self is in the 12th, but is stuck and needs your help. Okay. You're a bouncer. Well, all right then. But okay, if you do these things, your base card is the 8 of Wands. It'll come very, very fast. You're just kind of like limbo right now, and you're just stuck. So make a couple changes, maybe increase meditation or prayer or different forms of stuff that you can do to raise your vibration, and you'll get there. Okay? Oh, good grief, Nadia. You're nuts. All right. We're ascending. Slowly but surely. We're here. That's part of ascension, too. Coming together as a collective. All right. Was Atlantis destroyed by a comet? That was only one part of it. Everyone thinks that that's all it was. No, it wasn't. It was a whole lot more than that. It was also corrupted from the inside out. Okay. Okay. Nadia wants to know, and then we'll piggyback Deb's question on that. Is the purpose of our collective to raise Atlantis again? I could answer that, but I don't want to. I want Spirit to do it. It's one of those, it's part of it. All right. And the original Atlantis. There's Kitty. Hi, Clover. She's nosing. She's down here. The babies aren't down here, so she's getting some peace and quiet. The original Atlantis is not going to originally raise and go back together. We're creating a new Atlantis. So it's kind of hard to put it into words. Hi, Mary Jean. How you, honey? All right. Yeah, kitty, that's sweet Clover. She's like me. I will rip your head off 1 minute and love on you the next. Okay. Oh, look at the pretty little Atlantean card. Okay. Yeah, our ascension. They don't want us to. All right. Yeah, our collective has a lot to do with it. Interesting they threw that in there. Okay. You're not supposed to be worrying about it. I love that card. I love these symbols because they're talking to me in the little itty bitty parts of the pictures on there and going, I want you to pay attention to this, pay attention to that. All right, I'll do confirmation in a minute. Look at this pretty Atlantean card. It's the King of Cups. Doesn't he look very Atlantean? Yeah, but we have to set boundaries of what we're willing to accept and what we're not. Now, he's a go-getter. He is a fighter because he's very passionate. He's emotional about it. Emotionally, and that's part of the collective. Okay, but we have to set boundaries of this dimension and this realm of what we're willing to put up with and what we're not. Because Atlanteans had such a higher thought process that we have to kind of get back to that. Of course, it's kind of hard to do when you don't know what it is. All right, now this card has a double meaning, so be patient. And the Magician card, it's not all what you think it is. That means you may think that, or maybe told that, and that's part of an illusion. But the Magician is also, it has to do with how high can you ascend in a different dimension. So Atlantis will show itself in a different dimension. That's like when the world split and it goes back to what it should be. That's a higher dimension card, raising your frequency, going higher. Okay, so in the past, I can almost say partly in the current, the Five of Wands, too much inner conflict, fighting, battling it out. There's just too much anger. The frequency is not good. That's the cause of a lot of the reasons Atlantis will not reform until we as the collective work together. This is where we're at currently. All right. So the Six of Pentacles is the humanitarian giving and receiving card. Let me help you. The more we do for each other as a collective, and this is a huge RV card. When we start doing those things to help humanity, it raises frequency. It makes you feel good, makes them feel good. It doesn't have to be about money. I mean, just giving somebody your time and effort and spending time with them is enough. But giving and receiving as a collective to the rest of the world, and I'll show you where the rest of the world comes in. It says, all right, Nine of Swords. This is the one with anxiety and worry. Please do not worry about this. Your higher selves are doing this as well. Now, can we help? Of course we can. And don't lose sleep over it. I should be doing this. I should be doing that. No. Because the advice is the Death card again comes in here. It's slow to change. It's going to take time. Okay. We have all of infinity. I don't know what our rush is. I know we would like it to be that way. The World card. You have to have a firmer foundation in order to change the world. Will it? This is also all four elements. You have to use all four elements together in order to get this world to come back. Okay? So, yes, we do need to do this as a collective, but it's not the only reason. Okay? Another little Atlantean. Okay, perfect. Here's your confirmation. All right. Chariot, overcoming adversity. That's a pretty Atlantean card. Ta-da! He's pointing like New Atlantis. Yeah. It's coming, and it will come quickly to overcome the things that we've gone through. But what is required is justice. Justice needs to be served. We have to take these rat bastards down of the system that it's under now, and justice has to be balanced. That has to happen in order for this to happen. Now, when you get the 9 of Wands in there and you're beat down and like, I can't go on anymore, I can't do this, you better get your ass up because it's almost over with and you just keep fighting. Have the passion and desire from that wand to keep going, okay? You ain't quitting. Don't be quitting, okay? All right. Once we get to the point of heaven on earth, will we really come back to see it? Yep. Yep. New heaven and a new earth. I saw the former things pass away. It simply means that, yeah, we will see it. We will see it and we will enjoy it. And that's when we are fully ascended into the Christ consciousness with himself. And that we must, I know there's a lot of confusion out there. People think, well, is this world? Oh, hold on just a second. Miss Renee just texted. She said, the river is flooding. We're going to be landlocked in Monterey area. We could only fly out. And it's going to rain tonight again, 2 to 3 inches. And our private road is washing away. We have steel plates delivered to drive over. So we're busy. I'll listen when I drive. Thanks. Okay. All right. Renee, our thoughts and prayers are with you and your family and anyone else in California that's dealing with all of this massive rain and flooding. So y'all send your energy to Miss Renee. All right. But anyway, when it comes to the new heaven and the new earth, I don't believe that this planet's going to be blown up or anything like that. I really do believe that it will split. There'll be one left here. It's a matter of interdimensional through the universes. And the new one is everyone that's good and it's beautiful. It's set back to the original Eden standard, Atlantean standard, whatever you want to call it. And that's the way it should be. That means the bad off-worlders can't come here. We'll probably live together in harmony with all walks of life. Okay? So I know it's hard to put into words, but unless you think interdimensionally, it's hard to imagine a new heaven, a new earth. We read the Bible and you only get this much of a snippet telling you what that is. It's either they know and they don't want us to know because we could manifest it happening faster, or no one really truly knows and it's a big old surprise from our creator. So it's really hard to, I just think it's interdimensional. I don't think that it's this physical. I mean, where are all these people going to go? It just doesn't click to me the way they try to portray it. That's just my thoughts, that I think it'll just be a parallel dimension. That's just me. Will we get an update? What's the update? Believe that we'll be young again in this lifetime? Yes, thank you, Nadia, for reminding me. I don't know. I mean, we could ask. All right. If we're immortal and there's no time, what is young? I think we are young, just vessels need an update. Yeah, the meat sacks stink. While I'm going to pull cards on that, could you guys, if you have any prayer requests, put them in the chat, because I know that there's more than just Renee's. I want to send out good energy and prayers to Miss Deb's brother. So let's remember him. She can share the name if she so chooses. That's none of my business. But Deb's brother, we have Renee. Anyone else is dealing with anything, I want you to put it in the chat room. That way we can share each other's prayers and energy. Okay? Yeah. His name is Trip Tillery. He's having surgery on his shoulder today. Okay, Deb. Well, we are praying for Trip. We are praying for the doctors as well. It all goes well. He has a quick recovery, and all is good. Christine, I believe that the dimensions are already changing as well. Yeah, welcome to my world. You should see the shit that I have to see every single day, and I've been seeing for years. I'm just used to it now. Someone says, if they call me, whether it's for a reading or just to go, I think I just saw something, and I'm like, yep, you did. I guess you just get used to it, and it just doesn't bother me when you've got 15 people standing behind you right now just watching you go with, angels and past loved ones, spirit guides. You're just used to it. It don't bother me. Can I turn it off? Yes. Do I choose to? No. Why? They're not bothering me. Jay, honey, gluten-free lasagna. Why didn't you take your sauce and meatballs? Make them some, honey. Nadia would like test prayers for her father. Yes. Also, the second cousin. I believe they're struggling with the side effects of the shit poison they decided to take. Okay. Yep. I can't imagine gluten-free crab. If I want to eat cardboard, I'll eat the pizza box that it comes in. No, thank you. All right. Where was it? What was I doing? I told y'all I don't remember nothing. Oh, we were going to look into if we're going to have younger bodies in this lifetime. I used to dream about that. Now I really don't care. Whatever. Cause if I don't, I'm just one step closer to Jesus. Don't care. I'm gonna take your word for that, Deb. That there's good gluten-free food. Don't care. Nope. Don't care. I don't go hunting and digging for gluten-free crap, and don't intend to. I will continue to eat my Roundup poison since I have all my life. That ain't killed me by now. Oh. Okay. All right. You're right. Okay, so before I do the med beds making us younger, or even if it's spiritual, new bodies, I was going to piggyback, was Atlantis destroyed by a comet? All right. Let's see. Y'all do what you want to do. Everybody, you do you, boo. Let them fail, Deb. Let them crash. Let them crash and burn. Let the stock market burn in hell. Don't care. Let it all go to crap. Lock the doors of all the banks. Get rid of it all because it has to happen in order for us to go to asset backed. Let it all completely crash. I wish they'd quit dragging it out and make it happen faster. Let's get on with it. Let them fail. Banks are going away. We need to go to wealth management. Let it all crash and burn. Everybody's like, what? Let it all crash and burn. You're not missing nothing. Stop dragging it out. Unfortunately, they will for our baby pages. Jippy drop. That's what I thought. It was a comment, but it was more than that as well. Yeah, it also had to do with corruption. Okay. And a battle, like an internal battle, good versus evil kind of thing. But a comet, yes. Okay, so this is us searching for the answer about Atlantis and how it was destroyed. We're just searching for truth and justice. That's all we're asking. We're asking the question. Was Atlantis destroyed by a comet? Ace of Swords. Yes. Yes, it was. And then Spirit goes, but in the past. King of Cups, because boundaries were not set. We know what he stands for. Go-getter. He's a good fighter. He's an emotional person. But because the boundaries were not set in the right places, and I have something to do, this has something to do with finance, whatever their finances were, what made them rich in value. It does not have to be money. It can mean riches in resources. Maybe it's their crystals, maybe it's their faith, their talent, their whatever they had. Okay, because they did all this work and then they just sat there and they were just like, what's going to happen? Well, they were very, very, very independent and sovereign and could do anything that they wanted to on their own. They had good leadership when it came to resources. And then they went to war. Somebody was after it. Was this off-worlders? Wow. See, they got distracted. That's the daydreamer. What are you doing? I don't know. Oops, you mean someone's attacking us? And daydreaming. Distraction. Not focused where they needed to be focused. Somebody came and offered them something. Six of Cups. That's an offering of a gift. But I'll give you this if you give me this. Too trustworthy. Yep. And there it is. Eight of Swords. And that's the hoodwinks. And we tricked ya. We tricked ya. So corruption, outside influence, and you got tricked. Yeah. Not good. Not good. Wow. Four of Wands. And who suffered for it? We, the people, all the people. Normally it's a celebration. And then they said, nope, look at the top. All came crashing down. All came, so negatively aspected, it all came crashing down. Yeah. I'm sorry, Kathy. Am I pushing it too hard today? Too many important questions. It is deep stuff, but all right. Now we're going to go see if we can get new bodies. Our meat sacks. My back just snapped really loud and it caught me off guard. Oh, the base card on that one was the Six of Pentacles. That means giving and receiving. That means that they were offered something and to give something back. Only they got tricked and then they gave up their great resources and it all went to crap. Does that make sense? Anyway. Microwave popcorn. Well, Mary Jane, that I'm already dead because that's what we do. I don't live in fear. I don't care. If I worried about that, we'd starve to death. Detox, do what you got to do. I mean, good Lord, the air and the water and everything else is poisoned. I just don't live in fear. I just don't think about it. I got to feed babies. Naughty's going to start singing. Uh-oh. You are correct, Christine. I have a direct connection to the Creator. It's all right. Jay's going to do what he's got to do. Some people don't like guided meditations. When I first started, didn't like it either. And there's still some to this day I cannot stand to do. I'd rather give props to the Creator. Sometimes I don't have time. I have 3 little street urchins wrapped around my legs and I can't go into meditation. So I'll just go, I've got monkeys in my arms and I'll say, thank you, Creator, for everything that you do. Go with me today that I don't lose my crap. And sometimes that's all I get to do. So Jay's a renegade. Yep. No, we love him. All right. So are we going to get new bodies in this lifetime? Our meat sacks, do we get upgraded? And And I know that they're trying to clean up water and food. They're trying to do all that now. That's why we went through 2 years of there, and they're still doing it. There's some things on the shelf you can't find because that product has to be cleaned up. Factories burning to the ground because they put all that poison in there. Do you know that if they changed it all at one time, first of all, we wouldn't have anything to eat. And second of all, our bodies would go into shock and we would die from detoxing that fast. It's a slow process. Drippy drop. All right. You hope there's a height limit on the new bodies. Just saying, height limit or weight limit? That's the one I want to know about. Just saying. Oh, really? Ugh. Okie dokie. They're working on it. They're working on it. Good advice, though, because, you know, there's a lot of information going around in the community right now. Well, it'll be able to do this, and it'll be able to do that. I don't think we're getting told quite the whole story, because there's a few little glitches, but it still looks good. All right. And we're going to Miss Deb's in this, just saying. I'll show you. Anyway, so we're waiting. There's a hangman. Well, you're going to have to wait. I don't want to wait no more. I could die before then. It's fine. We're good. We're in limbo right now. We're just like, can I have a new body? See, he's hanging there waiting on his. Okay, so Knight of Cups. They have to be very, very careful of how they put this out. Now, remember, the Knight of Cups is a slow walking horse. That means he's very careful, taking a lot of caution. It's not a bucky horse. In the past, this is the intention. That's the Sun card. There's Miss Sunshine. In the past, yes, everything looked beautiful. This was the plan. Were there some glitches? Yes. Who had to step in? Next to the Knight is the Chariot, another military form. Slow to change, overcoming adversity. That means they are fighting people of how they're going to do it. Original plan was to bring it out and everybody would be great. You think the bad guys are going to let us do it that easily? Nope. The future. Here's our recommendation. Queen of Pentacles are manifesting. Manifest it. It's going to happen. Believe it's going to happen. Envision it happening. That's why I said Deb's in here. Queen of the manifestation and Sunshine herself. Deb, you have work to do. Manifest our new meat sacks. All right. Be sure, as far as the advice, now it's a slow process under the hangman, meaning like slow, wait on it, because our baby page drippy drops. Okay? Page of Swords means the truth has to be slowly revealed to people. People are still going to be addicted to big pharma. Okay? And it's going to be a slow process. You know, we need to take care of our littles first and our veterans first. That's my opinion. And then everyone else. Maybe terminally ill and work our way down the line. So I'm like way down on the list. If Jesus wants to take me home, he can take me home. He can have me. Last piece of advice on the getting new meat sacks. Be careful who you're listening to in the community of what it can do and what it can't do. If it's a med bed or the technology, this is the hoodwink card. Do not be tricked of what you're being told with the swords. You may hear, oh, yeah, you could go back, you know, if you're 80 years old, you could turn 20 again and start a whole new family. I don't know that it's that good. Why would you want to? I don't understand that. But the advice is do not let anyone hoodwink you or trick you into believing that, I love the picture. It says to get into these things and say, ooh, new body. Picture speaks. So be careful. The original intention behind new bodies, yes, it was very, very good. But of course, once again, assholes are interrupting, which we kind of knew that that's been going on. All right. Four of Swords, base card. That means the secrets and gifts are still kind of being hidden, but rest at ease that the truth will come out and we will find out. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, good idea, Dumpling. We do need to take a step back, and I don't listen to even 90. I've probably cut out 90%, 95% of what I used to listen to. I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. We used to talk about it when I first started the show. No. We talk about spiritual things, personal things. We do financial. I mean, they still do affect us, and I don't mind answering the questions, but to solely focus on that, doom and gloom, no. Nope. All right. Jay's got more coffee coming. Another pot? What? No way. All right. Yep. Just don't wrap your brains around getting so focused and honed in on we're going to get this and we're going to get this and it's going to happen so fast. No, it's not. We've been saying this for years. Good Lord, I've been to this 20 plus years now, going on 25 years. Yeah. Yeah. Don't hold your breath. All right. All righty. Yes, Wings, I know. He reminded me, he says, watch the clock. You have an appointment. Yes, I'm going to. Don't lecture me. We are the men bed. You're right, Deb. Miss Manifester Sunshine. Manifest your own healing. Work with crazy people like Nadia. She's not crazy because she does heal people. And when we work together as a collective, man, the spiritual healing that we can do, if you're spiritually good and fresh and have new beginnings, your body reacts to that. So, yeah. What? Roy Rogers' horse. What did I miss? Wasn't Roy Rogers' horse named Trigger? Wasn't his name Trigger? I think. She said gaslighting is her trigger. Oh, so I was right. It was Trigger. Gaslighting is Trigger. Yeah, I know. Honey, they've been gaslighting us for years. We know. Tall in the saddle. All right. You want an oracle card? Let's see what they're telling us. I think we got a new abundance card today. This is for somebody, and I'm pretty sure that it's not everybody because I don't think everybody's changing their job, but it's very interesting. It means somebody out there this is going to resonate with. It's called employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. And Wings just corrected me. He says, before you finish reading that, now you correct yourself. They may not be physically going to a new job, but you may be starting to fulfill your passions and desires and what you want to do. Excuse me. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. So just like I think Brianna was asking the other day, like, what should I get into? And it said something to do with books. Have you ever thought about writing? Yeah, I just need a little nudge. And it says, do it. So that's what it's talking about. Maybe you are physically in the 3D looking for a new job. It says you will get it. Focus on it, manifest it. But also go into your passions and desires and start doing it. Just dabble. Just move in the right direction because Spirit is supporting you. Okay, dokie. All right. Let's see. What's this one? Oh, this is our Archangel for the day. Got my cheat sheet. Archangel Sandalphon. Beautiful, beautiful Native American picture there. Tune into your divine potential. Bring the world into harmony. Wow, I guess that would go along with it too. What is your potential? What are you capable of doing? People know better than to ask me that question because that could go in two different ways. What are you capable of? Now, really go in and look into your divine potential. Like, what are you meant to be doing? What could you be good at? And my little cheat sheet here, Archangel Sandalphon is known as the tall angel because his energy reaches from the center of the earth to source. So he's in charge of the development of the earth star chakra, which is a ball of light, putting yourself into a bubble. Now, you can use the Christ consciousness white light, but he focuses on what is silver. So from the center of Gaia all the way to source, it starts out gray and eventually becomes silver. I do know that. It says, when you receive this card, you're advised to strengthen your spiritual foundation. Okay. So work on that a little bit more, maybe a stronger foundation with your creator. Call on Archangel Sandalphon to help you develop your Earth Star chakra and open up the higher potential of all your chakras by placing his fifth dimensional silver reflective bubble over you. Yep. Sense it around you. Okay. So basically what he does is he connects you to your divine potential and what you're capable of, what your desires are. So they're all connected today. What your hearts and desires are and what you would be good at and what you should start doing. So they will help guide you. Okay? Interesting. All right. Here's your chakra ones. Interesting. Acceptance. When I saw this pulled today, I automatically went to the serenity prayer. And if you don't know what that is, it's to, accept the things that you cannot change. Are you trying to change something that's not meant to be changed? Accept things the way they are. Accept that some people in your life, related or friends and family, any connection, coworkers, whatever, accept the fact that they're not going to change. Accept the fact that you have the capability of changing and doing your thing. Stop worrying about what everybody else is going to do. You're not here to fix them. You work on you, okay? Go within. Just accept the things that you can change and what you can't. Now, this one hit close to me today because it's a reminder that I've been trying to do this more. People get aggravated with me because I've taken myself away from screen time, phone time, and focused on me time because my energy levels, I'm cutting the shows shorter. My energy levels were being affected by it, but I'm spending more of my time. Yes, I do have schedules of readings and things like that, but I have to spend more time on me to let myself grow because I'm working and being upgraded in my ascension. And if I keep doing it all on the same schedule that I was, I don't have the energy to do any of it. So this one is renewal. Are you remembering to take time out for yourself? I'm going to turn that light down. Renewal, to renew yourself. Go with nature, go out with Gaia, go into more meditation, into prayer, into just having a minute. Do what Brother Jay did when he walked out on his porch to have coffee this morning. Look up at the stars. Just remember how grateful you are and the connection you have with your creator. Renew yourself. I've had to do it. I've had to cut down on electronics and that kind of stuff because I need time for me. Don't take that personal. I don't do it to get away from you. I have to because I have to ascend. If you do these things, this card was in there Friday, and that is the miracle card. Too much of a glare there. That's the miracle. Do these things and you will see miracles happen. Miracles can manifest in the physical, but miracles are spiritual. You will upgrade, you will ascend, you'll see spirit, things will start to change around you. You're manifesting, and they will come through. Okay? So remember to take care of yourselves. You got to take your cape off sometime. That's what Lee always tells me. He said, you ain't Wonder Woman. Stop it. Okay? All right. You are correct, Christine. We have to. When I drain myself between the private readings and the show, and I'm not complaining about the show. I'm very happy. I love coming in here and talking to you. But if it's just an hour or an hour and a half and not 3 hours, I have to cut it off. I have appointments and I have screaming children above my head. And it's hard for me to focus too. But I have to take time and meditate as I'm upgrading because I'm doing new things people don't even know that I'm doing. It's a different technique spiritually for me to be able to go from different timelines. You'll find out about it soon enough. But I can't have distractions when I'm doing it. Okay? Don't worry about it. It's all good and of the divine. So don't worry about that. All right? All right. Whatever you need to do to chill, do it. If you crochet, if you meditate, if you're healing, some people thrive on it. I thrive on doing shows and I thrive on reading tarot, but I read tarot constantly, so I have to take a break. And I just go one with Creator and working on new techniques because part of my graduation and upgrade in this series of my upgrade has taken a lot of time and my attention. And I was warned last week that, with my migraine, I'm like, okay, I've got to back off. I got to back off. So it said, you can't do it all. You either cut your shows short, you cut down on your readings, or you're not going to keep graduating. And I'm like, okay. And in order for me to be really good at everything else that I do, I've got to take care of me. So do some cartwheels. Victoria, you trying to kill me? She's trying to take me out. Yeah, I'm listening to my higher self. She's up there going, woohoo, catch up, please. Let's go. And I am. It just means that I'm seeing a whole lot more stuff because that veil is like paper thin now. It's like thinner than wax paper. So now I'm seeing so much other stuff and it's very distracting. It's another reason why I can't focus because I'm always going, hello there, where'd you come from? It's just what I've been doing. Yeah, to close off the crown chakra, sometimes you have to put on a hat because it puts a cover over your crown chakra. You have to. But I'm slowing down. Enjoy the little things. Don't let them go unnoticed. I know the little things. They're about this tall. You know what I mean. Thank you, Jay. In my head. Oh, honey, I could do backflips all day long in my head. Just don't ever ask this body to do it. Dumpling, you said it correctly. So happy to be here growing with all y'all. Oh, y'all. Well, all y'all, because I do have an appointment and I hope to get caught up with Nadia later. I am going to cut it short. We went a little more than an hour. We still got to catch up. We got to talk. The time changes. Ugh. But anyway, we'll be all right. I will see you Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, while I'm going to StreamYard for Dummies, if I pop in and do a live, don't panic when you see the Gen Bat signal. I'm just testing crap, driving myself nuts. I'm just trying because that's the only way I'm going to learn. Now, I do have my son here, and I told him after I gave up Friday night, I told him Saturday, and I said, if you don't help me with this, this is not going to work. And he goes, what? And I said, I need to learn how to share screen and be able to do stuff. And we were trying to figure out mods. And he just looks at me and goes, that's easy, Mom. These children. He's 21. He's still a child to me, but that's easy. Whatever. It's 12:12. All right. Good place to stop. I love y'all. I love y'all. If you want added to the email because you crazy, just let me know. Everything's in the description. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Have a blessed day. Holler if you need me. Just behave. I ain't got no bail money. All right. Oh, y'all. All right. I love you. I don't like electronics. If it comes on and turns off, I'm good. But even half the time, it don't do that. But thank y'all for joining me this morning for a little coffee. Jake will drink some more of it for us. But anyway, if you see me around, if I pop in and go, Jen's losing her marbles again, say a prayer for me. Add me to the prayer request. I pray that Jen doesn't lose her shit while she's on the computer. Go have fun. Enjoy your day. I love y'all. Some love and light, some and I will talk to all y'all later. Blessings.